Hello friends, I hope you are all safe and doing well. I just wanted to read y'all a book today because I know how much y'all liked being read to in ESD. So this one's going to be mostly for my kinder and first graders, but if you're older, you're welcome to listen. We're going to be reading The Land Before Time, and it is for early readers, so I hope you guys like it, and we're just going to go ahead and get started. In the land before time, in an age long ago, a dinosaur hatched and started to grow. Littlefoot was the name of this dinosaur boy, and his mom was so proud, for he gave her much joy. Littlefoot's mom watched as he grew. Grandma and Grandpa watched over him too. The times they grew hard as food became rare, and the tree stars they fed on no longer grew there. Littlefoot had a tree star that his mom had found. He kept it for luck, yes, he kept it around. So the dinosaurs here eat tree stars, which are leaves. And when there's no more leaves, they have to move. So there's no more leaves where they are. Littlefoot met a friend. Sarah was her name. They raced and they chased and they played a good game. This friend had 3 horns. She talked very loud. She had a hard head, and she was very proud. One day they were racing and chasing around when they heard something make a very big sound. It's kind of scary when you hear something really loud and don't know what it is. A sharp-tooth was coming. The noise that he made sent both of them racing. They were so afraid. Littlefoot's mom ran when she heard Sarah yell. Mom beat her long tail, and down Sharp-tooth fell. The Sharp-tooth fell down very hard on the ground, and just then the earth made another big sound. But it wasn't the Sharp-tooth that made the earth shake. What made the earth shake we call an earthquake. We don't get many earthquakes in Texas, but if any of y'all are from other states like California or anything on the West Coast, you've probably experienced a few. They're not fun. The quake made a gap. The gap was so wide, the moms and the dads were all trapped on one side. Go to the Great Valley and we'll meet you there, the moms and the dads told their kids. Stay together and take care. But Sarah told Littlefoot in a very proud voice, I will go by myself. Yeah, that is my choice. So Sarah decided to go off on her own because she thinks she can do it alone. Littlefoot did not mind. No, he just did not care. He just wanted his mom, but his mom wasn't there. He found her at last where she lay on a hill, and she looked very sad. She lay very still. Go to the Great Valley where the tree stars grow thick. I cannot go with you, for I am too sick. Littlefoot was so sad, he hung his head low. Then he met an old one who told him to go. Go to the Great Valley, you must start today. Your mom's in your heart and she will show you the way. The day he set out was a day he was lucky. He met a new friend, and her name was Ducky. Ducky could swim and Ducky could talk. She had a big mouth and a very fast walk. And what do you know, before the day's end, Littlefoot and Ducky had made a new friend. His name, it was Petrie. He did not fly, but Petrie could climb and pick tree stars up high. Then they met Spike, with his very slow walk. He was strong, liked to eat. He did not like to talk. So really little right here is Petrie. And Petrie has wings. although it says he can't fly. We'll see what happens. Then Sarah showed up and fell in with the troop. She was safer, she knew, if she stayed with the group. They slept in a heap all through the long night. Good friends keep you warm when the cold moon shines bright. They took the high path as the day turned to night. Littlefoot led the way, for he knew he was right. He still held the tree star that his mom had once found. He kept it for luck, yes, he kept it around. His mom in the sky was showing him the way. He just had to follow her, day after day. But Sarah said, "Wait, this cannot be the way. I say take the low path I say." The others were torn, take the high path or low, go with Littlefoot or Sarah, they just did not know. Littlefoot told them, "No, that is not the right way. I know in my heart, it's the high path I say." But they chose the low path and they made a mistake. The earth started rumbling. It started to shake. They fled to the high path. They left Sarah down there. But proud Sarah told them, "Go ahead. I don't care." Back on the high path, back up on the high ground, they heard something make a very big sound. The Sharptooth was coming. The noise that he made sent all of them racing. They were so afraid. All were scared except Littlefoot, who started to plot. Would this big bully beat them? Oh no, he would not. Sharptooth could not swim, and Littlefoot knew if he fell in the water, the bully was through. He made a good plan that his friends carried out. Part 1 called for Ducky to let out a shout. Sharptooth heard Ducky and got a good whiff and chased her right off of a very high cliff. Ducky fell in the water. She fell with a splash. Then the Sharptooth fell too, but he fell with a crash. Then Ducky cried out, help me quick." That brave little Petrie then did a good trick. Petrie jumped down from that cliff very high. Yes, Petrie was brave. I can fly! He pecked at the Sharptooth that once made him sore, and Sharptooth gave out a very big roar. Part 2 of the plan was to push down a boulder. Spike pushed with his head, then he pushed with his shoulder. They had to work fast, this much they all knew, because if Sharptooth got Petrie, then Petrie was through. Both of them pushed, but there was just no way. Then Sarah showed up and she helped save the day. The three friends pushed hard, yes, they pushed every one. The boulder fell down, and the Sharptooth was done. They came to the Great Valley the very next day. Littlefoot had been right. He had shown them the way. Grandma and Grandpa and the moms and dads too were in the Great Valley where the best tree stars grew. And Littlefoot knew, from the mom in his heart, this was not the end. No, this was only the start. So that's the end of The Land Before Time. This is a collection of books. This is the only one I own, but I would be happy to read other books to you. I was thinking either The Velveteen Rabbit or Corduroy next. But I hope you're all staying safe, staying healthy, and having fun.